Hello Hoarders, Jason back with you for another quick haul video right here with the Thrift Store Horde. Many of you know I go on an annual trip to Pennsylvania to see my family, and we just got back from our wonderful drive-cation, as I call it. And of course, me and the wife are always looking for opportunities to go to new thrift stores. So this time we did hit some on the way up, hit some on the way back, hit some while we were there that we had never visited before. One fun stop was we stopped in Marion, Virginia, and I finally got to meet up with Mickey for the first time in person, and we went to a very fun little toy store there. I'm going to include one item that I got from that little toy store that we visited, but that was such a fun time just to visit and go through some old nostalgia with him in person, and got to meet the family. He got to meet my family, so it was very fun. But let's see, we got to visit my hometown Goodwill. We got to visit two Goodwills in DuBois, PA, one in Reynoldsville, PA, one in somewhere in West Virginia, somewhere one in somewhere in Kentucky. So we got to hit some new stores, and I came away with some fun stuff. So let's get right into it. My VHS haul. I got several VHS tapes. This one was fun. Great Moments at the Masters, or of the Masters. This is like a hardback, it almost looks like a book, but you peel it out, and it's the golf tournament, for those of you who don't know, the Masters. And there's a tape inside there. Presented by Cadillac. I'm trying to see what year. 1989. So that's fun. Anxious to pop that in and see what that is like. Found a sealed copy of Con Air. Oh yes, I love Con Air, and to find a sealed copy, that was pretty cool. I've had several people tell me to stay away from this. It was there, and since it had a Bugs Bunny short with it, I went ahead and bought it. The Never-Ending Story Part 2. Or the next chapter, I guess you'll say. But also has the Box Office Bunny short with Bugs Bunny on the tape. And it was a nice, clean copy, so I'm going to go for it. Of course, I'm always looking for the CBS Fox videos for Adam. This one is A Room with a View. Send that to him. I saw the Canon logo, and anytime you see the Canon logo, of course, there's those fun action films from the 80s. And I have never watched this one. I'm anxious to watch it. Hero and the Terror, starring Chuck Norris. So I picked that one up. All these were like a quarter or 50 cents. I mean, it's ridiculous. My favorite Looney Tunes shorts are not Bugs Bunny. They are the Roadrunner and Coyote, Wile E. Coyote. So I picked up this tape. It has nothing but their stuff on there. This one caught my eye, from the Adventures of Batman and Robin, or probably the Batman the Animated Series. This is a couple episodes starring the Joker, which is, of course, Mark Hamill. Love his portrayal of that. And then two fun truck tapes. So we got Wheels from the Wheels video series, Truck Wars. Anxious to see what's on here. Danger, Action, and Spectacular Crashes is what they tell me on here. We shall see. And then this other tape, which is, the box is coming apart. Monster Trucks and Truckin' Thrills. Revin' Heaven. Yes, this is what I need more of in my life. So we're going to check out that tape. That one was from 96, and the Truck Wars from 89. So very fun VHS haul as we were going along in the trip. Some music, of course. I'm always looking for the singles. Found a couple of them. Sophie B. Hawkins. This is As I Lay Me Down, one of her 2 hits, I think. Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover was the other one. You remember that song? And then Brand Von 3000, Drinking in LA. No point of reference with this one. But course, it was a single, and it was cheap, so I picked it up. And then I did pick up some CD albums, just because we will pop in some CDs in the car as we're on our trip. This one was brand spanking new. At least the disc, it was perfect. So I've never heard the full album. I was a fan of the singles when I was a kid. I've talked about it before on podcasts and things, but I picked up the Milli Vanilli album. I had to. Girl, You Know It's True. And I still have not listened to it yet. So I want to just listen to the whole album and see what it's like. And give a little review maybe somewhere. This one I had forgot. My roommate in college had it. And I liked the singles that were off of it. And decided to pick it up. Bare Naked Ladies Stunt. Of course, 1 week. It's all been done. And what was the other one? Maybe there wasn't another single. Call and Answer is my favorite off of that one. Excuse my voice. And then I found a maxi single of Seal's Crazy. Yes, Mickey, go ahead and laugh it up. Always makes fun of me for my fixation with Seal. But great song, and there's a lot of fun remixes on there, maybe 5 or 6. A few books, and then a few other random items, and we'll be done. Jughead and Archie found a digest. I have a friend at work who collects Archies, so picked that up for her mainly. Of course, I love my Garfield. Garfield in the Gym. Yeah, this is a large book. Wonderfully illustrated. Got like a Mr. T character there almost. But I had to pick that up. I love Garfield. This one was, I couldn't remember which one I needed in the series. There's 4 books in the series. Alf's Mission to Mars. I actually already had this, so I'll put this in with the giveaway. The one I'm looking for is called The Great Alfonso. I have Mission to Mars, A Day at the Fair, and Summer Camp Adventure. So looking to complete that series. And then found this one, showed it to my wife. She's like, I think I had that same book. There's the Pound Puppies, Snowball the Wonder Dog. This is a hardback book, also wonderfully illustrated. So nice, vibrant pictures. I always love these books from the 80s and the illustrated ones in particular. Just trying to see what year, probably later 80s, 86 actually. And then one final one, still with the Kmart price tags on it. So it was $2.68 and they discounted it down to $1.50, and apparently somebody bought it. It's The Secret of Nim, the complete picture story with all of the color and excitement of the animated movie. So another, it's almost like a graphic novel, the way it's laid out. Wonderfully illustrated. Again, the wife loves the movie. I have seen it a few times over the years. I didn't have that real nostalgia for it that some people have, just because I didn't see it too often. But I have watched it and enjoy it. So that was really fun to pick up. And then a few items here. My Graham and I used to play cards, mainly just war, and I think we did like Crazy Eights and stuff like that. She had a pack of aviator cards, and this just spoke to me. I saw it just laying in the aisle there in Goodwill, and had to pick up this pack just because I remember her storing this case, this blue aviator case, in her like shelf there, and I would pull it out, pull the cards out. So that was a pure nostalgia thing. What I picked up when I was at the toy store with Mickey, I had recently just scored an Atari 2600, and about 17 or 18 games I think came with it. And now I'm looking for Atari games that I had as a kid. My favorite was Demon Attack. So I picked up Demon Attack at the toy store with Mickey. Came with the instructions too. So these style, the Magic, I think is how you pronounce it. these style cartridges, I had a few of those with the like little lip there at the front. But this is a lot like Space Invaders, but with birds, and they split in half when you hit them, and it's a fun game that I really enjoyed as a kid. And then finally, I found a puzzle. I'm always hesitant to pick up jigsaw puzzles because who knows if there's, you know, all the pieces inside. And I hate buying them. I've done that before, and you're missing a piece or two, and you're like, well, what do I do now? Yeah, I have it for the box, maybe. But I did take a chance because I think it was like $1 or $1.50 at Goodwill. And it's a puzzle of the Incredible Hulk from 1981. My instant win game was not inside, unfortunately, but I just thought it was a very fun picture. 100 pieces, so they're rather large pieces. They're in pretty good condition. I actually did it while we were staying at the condo, make sure all the pieces were there, and they were, so was happy to score that. So that was my haul from my drivecation. Several new Goodwills we hit along the way, and I just always love getting into new stores and seeing what's there that people maybe, you know, left there for years or months or whatever, and you know, it appeals to me, probably to nobody else. And a lot of time that's VHS tapes and even music. So that was a really fun haul, and we'll be making the trek again for RetroCon. We're actually going to drive it this year, and I'm hoping to maybe hit some other stores along the way, maybe some while we're there at the show as well, other than the show itself, which will be a haul video in itself. So anyway, thanks for watching, and get out there and hoard as much as you can, people. Sell some too. I've been selling some too, but you know, we're all about digging and finding those treasures at the thrift store. Till next time, Jason, we'll see you later.